the heart when to follow.
You got it.
To God be the glory. For the things that he has done. I was 43 and for the first time had my only child at 43. He turned 18 2 weeks ago. I'm 60. But after my son was a couple of years old, I had, within myself, I knew that something was going on. Something strange was going on. I had a driving law practice here in Washington, D.C. I opened up a group home in Maryland at the same time. I got married at 40, 41, and had the baby at 43. The doctors here, well, what do you think? You're stressed. Look at all you're doing. They never checked. They never gave me full screenings. So, moving forward, my mom lives in the South. I'm from Miami, but my mom and dad retired in Georgia. Florida, yes. South Georgia, South Florida. I was with her at her doctor's appointment, and I was telling the doctor, you know, some of the things that I had been experiencing going on about 2+, maybe 3 years at that point. He says, well, your doctors didn't do this, they didn't do that. No. He says, how long are you going to be here? I says, well, I'll be here all week. I'm here visiting. He says, well, can you come in tomorrow? I came in, he took a full screening, did full screenings, blood work. He said, can you come and see me in 2 days? He said, but don't bring your mom. I said, okay, this is serious. So when I came in to see him, he asked me, he says, do you want to live to raise your son? And I said, yes. He says, well, my suspicions were confirmed. I had an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune diseases are diseases that attack your body. Personally, I knew something was wrong, but no one would tell me. He told me, he said, if you had not come to me or found out, maybe 2-3 months from now, you would have had a major heart attack or stroke, one of which you would not come back from. So I said, what should I do? He says, you have to change everything. And I said, everything? He says, yes, because you won't make it at the rate that you're going. So I called my husband, my son's father, and I said, I want to live. I want to live. And he says, well, I knew all along that something was wrong. But now that we know, you need to do what you need to do. And I did. I changed my whole life. I came back, I closed my practice. Luckily, I found some colleagues that took my cases, so the court allowed me to get out without any problems. I sold the group home. I placed all of the residents. And I went back south. I went back south, and I went back with the intention of getting immediate medical attention, ridding myself of this disease, Graves, hyperthyroidism, but to another level. And talking to doctors, I said, I want to get rid of this disease. I have a life. I want to go back to my life that I had. After about a week of planning and preparing for radiation, radioactive iodine, the therapy that's offered, a voice came to me and said, I'm going to heal you. if you trust me. And I went back to it's a series of doctors there, because I brought in a team. It was not ever going to be one doctor anymore, as far as I was concerned. And I says, well, I've changed my mind. People do this every day. What are you changing your mind for? I says, I changed my mind because I'm going to be healed. Yes. And you told me there were options. There's a medical route, and that's the route that I'm going to take, because I'm changing my lifestyle. I've closed all my shops down because I want to live. It took me 4 years living in the South, making pennies and nickels in comparison to what I was accustomed to making. But that was okay because I was alive. I could see my son. I could play with my son. And I would go around and I would just, my background in law, I was in medicine at one time, but I transitioned and went to law school. But health was always a thing with me. So I would go around talking to people, and people were saying, I was cured, but it took 11 years. 11 years. 7 years. 8 years. I said, Lord, is it going to take that long? But I persevered, and after 4 years, my doctor said, it's gone. It's reversed. So to this day, I still have all my organs. I take no medication. I barely take my vitamins like I should. But I always tell a lot of the young people that your goals and your dreams in life do not allow them to be shattered for anything, anyone. Stay in your lane. What God has for you is for you. And out of that, I was able to go back to school because I had nothing to do. Luckily, I was able to live and without having to work. I liquidated what I owned, and I was okay. I was okay. Thank God I was okay. And I went back to school, and I got a 3rd degree. I went back and finished nursing because I was in nursing and I quit. And my parents were so upset with me, but that was my opportunity to go back and finish my degree in nursing. And today I live to tell people about their life as it relates to their health, as it relates to their business. Stay in your lane.
Say so now.
Don't look to the left and see that sister or that brother ahead of you, or even those in back of you. Don't look to the right, but stay in your lane. Because the road that's for you is for you. If someone would have told me that at 60 years old I would be healthy, no medication, my family has a myriad of diseases. I have none of them. All of my siblings, I have none of them. And I'm pressing forward. Even at 60, I feel like I'm back at 20, pursuing so many things. So many things. So look for me. Look for me.